What if your 5-year-old never needed a job? Not because they failed. Not because the economy collapsed. But because AI made work optional. That's exactly what billionaire investor Vinod Khosla just predicted. And he's not just some random tech optimist. He was one of the earliest institutional investors in OpenAI. So the real question is this bold vision the future? Or the biggest economic gamble of our time? Let's break it down. Section 1. The prediction. In a recent interview on Titans and Disruptors of Industry, Khosla made a jaw-dropping claim. It's pretty unlikely a 5-year-old today will be looking for a job. Let that sink in. According to him, within the next decade, AI could perform 80% of all jobs. We're not just talking about factory workers. He means doctors, radiologists, accountants, salespeople, retail workers, engineers, almost everything. And when labor becomes automated at scale, labor costs, which make up a huge part of our economy, could shrink toward zero. That would completely transform how capitalism works. Section 2. What happens when labor is free? Khosla asks a wild but fascinating question. What happens when all labor is free? Right now, trillions of dollars in GDP are tied to wages and salaries. If AI systems and robots do most of the work, then production costs drop. Goods become dramatically cheaper. Services become widely accessible. Khosla predicts that by 2040, even $10,000 per year could buy more than $100,000 buys today. Not because people earn more, but because everything costs less. He even envisions a future with 1 billion bipedal robots handling physical labor. That's not incremental change. That's a total economic rewrite. Section 3. But is this actually happening? Here's where it gets interesting. Outside of Silicon Valley, many economists aren't convinced. A recent survey of C-suite executives found that 90% said AI hasn't significantly impacted employment or productivity yet. Apollo's chief economist even said, AI is everywhere except in the incoming macroeconomic data. In other words, we hear about AI constantly, but we don't see it clearly in employment numbers. So we have two competing narratives. Narrative 1. AI will take most jobs within a decade. Narrative 2. The macro data barely shows a ripple. Which one is right? Section 4. Elon Musk agrees. Khosla isn't alone. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has made similar predictions. Musk talks about specialized AI doctors outnumbering human physicians, advanced robots doing most manual labor, a world where work becomes optional, universal high income replacing traditional wages. This isn't fringe thinking anymore. It's coming from some of the most powerful tech leaders on the planet. Section 5. The transition period. Khosla says we won't wake up tomorrow jobless. There will be a transition phase. First, professionals will use AI like interns. Doctors will supervise AI diagnostics. Engineers will guide AI designs. Lawyers will oversee AI research. Then eventually, the AI interns become the experts. And humans step back. Section 6. What about college? Here's another bombshell. Khosla says future kids may not need degrees to survive. Education may still exist, but for passion, not employment. You won't study engineering to get a job. You'll study it because you love it. That's a radical shift from follow your passion after you make money to follow your passion, period. Section 7. The big human question. This isn't just about economics. It's about identity. For generations, work has defined us. What do you do? What's your career? What's your title? Khosla believes that mindset disappears. He says AI could free humanity to be more creative, more present, more human. More time with family. More time exploring ideas. More time building things that matter to you. But here's the uncomfortable question. If survival isn't tied to work anymore, what gives life structure? Purpose? Meaning? That might be the real transformation. So what do you think? Will today's 5-year-olds grow up in a world where jobs are optional? Or is this another overhyped tech prediction? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want deep dives into how AI is reshaping the future of work, money, and society, subscribe. Because whether we're ready or not, the future of work might be disappearing. And it's happening faster than most people think.